I'm Tim Hardy, the assistant principal at Lutheran North. I can't believe it's been a year since all of our lives have changed due to COVID-19, since school has changed because of the pandemic. I remember a year ago, we were just celebrating our fashion show for our seniors, and then the next day we were put on lockdown. Our district basketball game was canceled and the chance for a district championship, and we were thrust into online learning. Our teachers taught online with innovation and flexibility. Our students and families were patient through the process as we got through the rest of the year. I remember virtual spirit weeks where we tried to keep everyone's morale high. I remember online devotions as we continued to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. We had multiple car parades that snaked through our parking lot to celebrate milestones in people's lives. I remember one of our teachers retired, and we celebrated that with a car parade that included drones and airplanes flying overhead. Our seniors lost so much at the end of last year, but I remember spending 3 days delivering caps and gowns to our seniors to get them ready for an individual commencement so they could celebrate with their families. Little did we know at that time, that was only the beginning of what we were going to have to do to have education in the middle of the pandemic. I'm proud to work at a place that values education enough to make it happen, even with tremendous change and difficulty.
Hey friends, John Reinke from Lutheran High School North, principal. Hoping this video message finds you well. And as we come to the milestone of what's going to be a year of the pandemic, I just want to take a minute to look back and reflect at everything that has happened since then from a year ago today. And as we got through the mandatory lockdown that our entire state was under last spring, going into the summer and how much work we put into making a plan so that we could come back face to face. And that's what we were dedicated to do. We learned from parental input and teacher input, and we just decided face to face is where we need to be educating kids, and we have to do whatever it takes to make that possible. So in the summer, when actually it was in August, when the governor released her plans to return to school roadmap, we started going through that, and just the overwhelming number of things that needed to happen to make face-to-face education possible. The cleaning of the desk in between each class, the spreading out of students in the classroom, not to mention how to pull off lunch when the kids were going to be unmasked. The moving back and forth and the one-way traffic and all the signage that we have to include. And it just goes on and on and on. And that was almost overwhelming. But we made a plan. We made the plan work. And then we discovered the dedication of our teachers. We already knew we had a great set of teachers, but oh my word, these people are awesome. And they have taken on this burden, and we're 3/4 of the year now through, and they just keep going. There's been some struggles, and they are tired, they're hurting, they're exhausted. They just, they have their moments, but they're getting through. And their dedication to our students and our families is second to none. I see the commitment of the parents and that what they have for Lutheran education. And in their words of encouragement, they send in meals for the entire staff just to uplift their spirits and keep us well fed. Just an awesome thing from parents, and let us not forget the students. And they are the age group that has to worry about the disease the least for the most part, and they're just taking it in the teeth. We tell them where to stand, where to go, how fast, how slow to get there. Stand here, don't do this, put your mask up above your nose, and it just keeps going. And they nod their head and they just do it. I thank God each and every day for all of this and all the amazing people that we have at Lutheran High School North. I reflect back on our Bible verse. It couldn't be any more appropriate for this year. Jesus was talking in John chapter 8 when he said, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you will never, ever walk in darkness. What reassurance that verse has for us as we make our way through this dark and horrible time of our history. And I know there's been other times when it's been dark, but this is what we remember. This is our dark moment of our lives. And what a comfort it is to know that the light of Jesus Christ will never be extinguished. It'll always be there in this world, guiding us into the next. And that just gives me peace and helps me get through day by day. And hopefully those are words of encouragement to you as well. I would love to say that we are in the home stretch of this. I think that might be a little premature, but keep up the good work. Stay positive, stay healthy, stay faithful, and thank you so much. You're a blessing.